Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ender Inciarte.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. In now, Freddie Freeman. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. In there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Manny Machado now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a hot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Nolan Arenado would be next. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320.
Nolan Arenado.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Kendrys Morales.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Granderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And he is out on the tag. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Here's Brandon Phillips. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A quick out number one. At the plate, Michael Brantley is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. Two fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Yan Gomes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. On the move is Pilar, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
55, Russell Martin.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. There to take it is Jackson, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is in the air out to right. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance, Kevin Pilar. A base hit in his first trip. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting two outs before the two-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the two-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having two quick outs. Nice job. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slide.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Ball two.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. 1 out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Line towards center field, and that will be a base hit for Andrus. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. Striding in once again, Melvin Upton Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch inside the throw, and it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Andrus is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0, and he'll be back in standing up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is, and that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is what...
Wow, and they end the inning with the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9, Freddie
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Brantley. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kendrys Morales.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts the... Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Right fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Swinging a soft liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now, Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Jan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Jan Gomes.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and one. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 3-1. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is there. The second for 1 on to Freeman, and they get the double play. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. To third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell Martin.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to cut.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Pillar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. After it is Upton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Here's Kendrys Morales. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was... Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Settling in now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson ranging back. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Number 27.
Now pitching for the Indians. Number 27.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now
ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brantley going back. Gone! Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, Matt, this is a big test of his composure. You just gave up 3 runs right there on the previous play, and now you got to take a breath and get yourself back together.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And there is strike 3. So after what's... Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Machado has to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Melvin Upton Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. Edwin Encarnacion now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jams.
And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ball four. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackson.
Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throwing to second, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The run scores from second. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Brantley.
Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again. Manny Machado. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomes is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 61.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Yan Gomes.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lonnie.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 49.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Upton Jr.
This one's down to third. Machado has it. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is. Russell Martin now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands. And
the sinking fastball called, strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Number 9.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. From the belt, kicks and deals. Freddie Freeman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right behind him.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman Edwin Encarnacion.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground out victim last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Inciarte racing back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder
Ryan Tepera comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 52. Ryan
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Jackson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. For Arenado, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Jackson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Yan Gomes waits on deck, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to hit
for the Indians. Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's through into left, a base hit. Into the box now, Ronnie Chisenhall. Last time through was a base hit.
Ronnie Chisenhall. Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jay Pat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Second baseman, Elvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here it comes now to Andrus. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pilar moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. So striding in, Aledmus Diaz. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air out toward right field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. It is Curtis Granderson. On the night he's
Granderson.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Iglesias is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nick Goody comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Jackson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Now in the box, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Melvin Upton Jr.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drilled on the ground to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This is flared out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Michael Brantley, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Freddie Freeman. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 1-2.